Hello, thank you. Today from the Blue Oval Car Barn, we're going to do 3 reveals from the barn find in Alabama back in 23. Back in 23, we found a bunch of cars, okay, but 4 that we acquired for the car barn in a pole barn behind a house in Enterprise, Alabama. The family here, the McLeod family, it was the brothers' cars. So this is Jim, Justine, and Michelle. They were actually there, and they're the ones I actually dealt with acquiring the cars. And it was a hot and muggy day, and it was a lot to do. And so what we want to do today to you is tell you a little bit about the story. I know we've mentioned this before, but I've got the correct details now because maybe I was dreaming about some of it. But they belonged to his brother Jack. Jack had had an accident and got a settlement. He had moved to Alabama and had bought a bunch of cars and got really involved in the car world. And he bought many cars, but 4 of them I was particularly interested in was a 67 Shelby, a 69 Boss 302, a 69 Boss 429, and a 71 Boss 351. He physically picked the cars that I think anybody that knew what they were doing would have picked. Some thought had to go into that. You just don't stumble onto those 4 cars very often. We were talking earlier, I've found much bigger deals with many more cars, but I've never found those 4 cars that the thought had to go into. You know, a 69 429, a 69 orange 391 track lock Boss 302, you know, a 67 GT 500. You know, the Boss 351. That's the 4 cars that I think anybody would dream of putting together in one collection. He must have been into hot rod magazines. He must have been into the industry. He did a good job. They sold the material, the cars and the property to help support him. And he's not here today, but we're going to make sure he sees this video. So what we're going to do today is we're going to unveil all 3 cars that I've kept. The Boss 429 I sold to Dave up in Minnesota. Dave, how you doing? How's everything? Hadn't seen you for about a month. And you want to be nice to Dave. He's a huge individual. So you want to be nice to Dave. Dave, don't be mad at me, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do an unveiling. We're going to talk about what I've done and the direction I've gone with these cars. They've never seen them. Okay, this is flash in the pan. Okay, so we're going to start right here. Okay, so now we're going to start with the reveal of the Calypso Coral Boss 302. Now this car, I was able to keep a survivor. Now, I don't want everybody jumping on me. There's some things wrong with the car. It's okay, we're working on it. We understand that. So, you know, temper your responses on that keyboard there, buddy, because we understand there's a few things wrong and we'll talk about them. But we're going to keep this a driver class car, a survivor. And for all you guys that have been trying to buy this car, give me a few days before you call me again, okay? I'm not quite ready yet. So here we go. So this is the Calypso Coral Boss 302 that I found with these 3 people in a barn, an actual barn, really a barn, guys, in Enterprise, Alabama. And what we've done is we've compounded, color corrected, and paintless dent removed the dents. And we kind of kept it as best we could to be something you'd be proud to drive around town in, but not necessarily a restored car. So this actually runs and drives really nice. It does have a Doug Nash 5-speed in it, which I'm not real proud of. Currently it has my 70 service engine in it, and on the stand over there is the original engine that came out of the car. I'm going to post up here a picture of the internal rotating assembly that we took out of the car, and we did have to put a sleeve in it, as you can imagine. But this engine here has been dynoed, run, broken in, and it's going to go back in the car with the original transmission. I'm going to take the service engine out, take the Doug Nash out. Now, I know it's got a shaker on it. I know it's not supposed to have a shaker on it. That's the way I got it, guys. And I'm right now not willing to change it. So what do you think, you guys? You see it?
Love it. Love it. Beautiful.
So here's what's under the hood. So basically, this is what it'll look like with this engine in it, only it'll be correct, okay? And maybe we'll start it. Let's see if it'll start. I really don't know. I suspect it will. So this is essentially a 70 service engine that I put in it. Now this assembly here in this hole is not supposed to be here.
Right. Oh, is that right?
That wasn't available in '69, but someone did that. Your brother or someone before he got it. Mm-hmm. It was a pretty common upgrade, but I wish that hole wasn't there. But there's nothing I can do about it now because the patina all matches the car, so we're just going to leave it like it is. So let's see if it'll start and run. Here we go. Okay. We're going to go to the Sonic and get a Coke. We'll catch you later. We're on to 2 more of these real shortly. Talk to you later.